get friendly with Bengal, and then they probably won't ally the Ottomans. Hopefully wouldn't ally the Ottomans. Another heavy manpower deficit, courtesy of that last battle, most likely. I'll probably just sue for peace then. As we've seen, fighting Tunis plus Ottomans is no big deal. Please be my friend. And don't you dare befriend the Ottomans. Okay, what now? A lot of cleaning up that I need to do. I should have got those cores going pretty much immediately. I would like to not have war exhaustion while doing this, even if it hurts my absolutism. Just hurts it a little bit. And I can get some of that back. Lovely. Let's get coring then. Grand. Separatism will tick down slowly but surely. And I can also feed a bunch of land to Naj. Not enough to prevent the bad events and such, I'm sure, but it's a nice step in the right direction. So Al-Ula will be yours. As will Tabuk. As will Medina. Be really funny if I didn't actually take the holy cities there. Yanbu. Oh, I'm glad that war went well. There's a lot of ways that it could have gone not well. Mecca is yours. Madin Sulama. And I've wanted to give him Dawasir for a long time. And of course, Bishah. Okay, but now he's probably going to be horribly in debt from all these forts I've given him. He gets a surplus of that, and these forts are going to eat that up like crazy. It's tempting to just give him some money so he sees through it, but he's probably just going to delete those things anyway. This fort is unnecessary, so goodbye. And I'd like to eventually get these suckers converted. Alright, this is okay. What do I need to do though? Well, I need all my mercs put into one pile and all the everybody into other piles. Okay, I'll just get everybody back home and sort them out for the pain that is to come. And there is most certainly pain to come. Maybe actually have them in places that have good supply limit too. Crazy as that might sound. The thing is, I don't want to burn tons of manpower getting people home, so I'll have them do some weird steps to get there. What's your overextension after giving away those provinces? 139, so I need these provinces cored ASAP. We're working on it though. Now, who's not happy with me? The good old Ulema. Did I take anything worth giving you? I must have taken something that was in a... Yeah, I took mush, right? But mush is better for the emirs, given that manpower. And I want manpower. Ulema can have that garbage, and that garbage. And then everyone's happy, especially me. Probably not the Ottomans, they have a lot of things to not be happy about. But I hope they keep their capital there, it's easy for me to snipe. I also would really like some more defense around here. So, Hood of Endegar. I like your dock, but not nearly as much as I would like you having a level 8 fort. So now, if they come through here, they have to go to Hood Venegar, which is defended by woods. Not much I can do about Constantinople, and it's not very defendable. because it's all farmlands, but at least it's farmlands I can fight on my my conditions. It's a shame that these take so long to core up. However, when they step in here, they have to go to this mountain fort, or this mountain fort, so the north is safe. Oh look, another mountain fort. So yeah, I am being a bit abusive to them here, but... Oh look, another mountain fort, all level 8. Yeah, I'm being horribly abusive here, but you gotta be sometimes. Cruel to be kind, right? Ucel is just a pain with that fort, but there's not many good places to fortify around here. I don't think there has to be though, like I said, I'm pushing this way. These are the ones that need to be defensive. Is Bohemia or Bengal still friendly to the Ottomans, or do they see them as weak now? Bohemia is friendly, but the Ottomans are hostile, thank God. Mutual friendliness with Bengal. I hope that they go, oh my, well, you're rivaled to my best friend, so we will not rival. Alright, Gujarat, you fool. It's a shame, you know, I just wanted to be friends with him. Oh yeah, then there's you guys, right? Get over to Baghdad. Great supply there. My particularists want to rise up as usual. Actually, you guys would probably be better spent helping out Naj. And then I'll probably get some revolts down here as well, because that's how things go. Custodian, yeah. At long last I have multiple missionaries. Unfortunately I took over a lot of horrible Orthodox land, but we'll deal with that in due time. Till then though, there's stuff to convert. Some troops in the Balkans, Jake. Yeah, they're on their way over. Everybody's moving, so I've probably told everybody to get back home in time for Christmas. No, Mali, you still can't have access. Jake, show idea groups. Quality, Diplo, quantity, defensive, offensive, trade. No, you may not be a March Naj. Please leave. Good lord. That's one way to get your manpower back. Watch this. In they go. Boom, I got half my manpower back. I mean, it's kind of awful in a way, but it's what you're gonna do. They're just particularists at least. Particularists die easy. Right, Merc Scum can actually get the cannons, truth be told. Well, if they were ever in the same place at the same time. And then the Mercs can die. Die for me, as Alice would say. Vague promises of reform. Get out of my face. Hang on, there were other revolters, right? Ah, no big surprises there. Clean them up, clean them up, and then all is relatively well. Damn, I got a lot of armies to sort out here. Might just bring everybody kind of close together, mush them up, and just enjoy a month or two of attrition whilst I sort out the armies. This is fine, my morale is utterly sickening. Nobody gets a free pass in my country. Okay, what I'm probably going to do for next time is get more mercs rather than more manpower, because the mercs were incredibly useful for the fighting. And I do not have much to slacken for at the moment. You could declare war on Nagai and reset the truce timer. Yeah, I could fight Nagai since they're guaranteed. But it all depends who the Ottomans ally. And if they go for people like Nagai, then that's no big deal. Anyone take note on how long the last war took? I'm hoping less than 7 years. Surely it didn't take that long. I would have gotten called for pizza. So it took less than 5 years. Good to know. Right, everybody close in on each other. We're going to sort it all out. Well, I'm kind of glad that I'm not getting overextension events. I'm due them, but I'm not getting them. Everybody get on Mosul. We'll sort this out. Any idea why you're losing money, Jake? Because I have a lot of people to reinforce, and I have one advisor in particular who's drinking up over 1/10 of my money. Oh, this guy as well. Well, what can you do? Alright, here we go. What do I want? I want my mercs separated. And I'm going to want to add to them. I want them to be 40 mercs. And 40 mercs require 40 cannons. So mercs and cannons are going to be there. What else am I going to have? I mean, I could just have you guys set up into stacks that are useful for general purpose. And just have my mercs do all the fighting. But I have enough here to make another general kill stack, so I probably push that a bit harder. Because I can make another couple 40 stacks, possibly, most probably with more mercs. That's a lot of professionalism to lose, but I think I want to do it. And look at these guys, they're going to be dying anyway. Alright, get those 40 cannons in Ardabil, and you guys are just meat shields. I don't have a lot to spare here. But I can get 20 mercs without worrying too much, at least. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I immediately need you to start doing rebel crushing over in the Georgians, the Ottomans, you name it. You name it, we need it. Jake, you can turn off your forts now. There's a lot of forts I can turn off. I won't though, because I don't really care. Not at the moment, at least. Hang on, I'm not sure I needed 20 mercs there. Got him anyway though, and oh my, there goes a lot of that. So what do we need? 2 and 2. And 2, and 1, and 1. I missed this, but do you need to integrate naturally achievement? If yes, will you have enough time? Yeah, I'm certain I'll have enough time. Look at this. It'll be done in 53, even at a low cost. What I plan on doing is giving them a bit more of this stuff, because they're good at converting, so I'll give them this. I will give them this in my inevitable war with Ethiopia, who I hope never get properly guaranteed by Ottomans. Ethiopia's getting eaten up anyway, so it's no big deal. Lost my train of thought there, but basically, yes. How's he doing with all those expenses? Surprisingly, quite well. Maybe he took the thing that, no, bordering forts wouldn't make any sense here. I feel like I should help him out financially a bit, though. Ah, but he doesn't have to fight, so the forts don't really matter much for him. Whatever, there you go, take some money, it's not like I need it. Alright, we got our 2020s. And I have some extra mercs that I'm gonna want 10 more of them though. Oh, absolutely. Wait, Bohemia went to war with the Ottomans? Defender against Tunis, sure. Attacker against Brandenburg. What could it mean? So you fought the Knights. No, Tunis fought the Knights, but Bohemia was allied with the Knights, and now Bohemia is going to fight the remnants of the Ottomans. Damn, I hope that war goes on for a while. And that's going to keep the Ottomans from getting an ally. No, it doesn't work that way. They're not the war leader. Okay, fair enough. Alright, filthy Georgians want to rise up. This is about the only place they could rise up that doesn't get protected anyway. So go and hold that out. You guys need to be ready for the inevitable revolts here. Probably around there. These guys let's take a step aside. Merchants assassinated. Yeah, heads are going to roll. No big surprises there. These cannons need mercs on them though. That's what these guys are here for. But my leaders aren't dead. I don't really want to replace them. But I desperately need army professionalism, and drilling is not on the cards right now. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do we get? Or rather, what do we get? What's worth our time here? 6-6 is always worth one's time. Yeah, you're kind of good, but not good enough. Same with you. Who else do we get rid of? Ilyas Babars has been good, but he's got to go. Ilyas Babars. Who else is subpar? Damn, they're such good generals. I guess the ones already assigned I can get rid of because I know that they are not long left for this world. Now I can't even remember who I unassigned. It was probably you. And we'll pick off one more just because we don't like them. And 6-4 is not good enough. These are just the standards we have these days. Jake, assume you have your leader drilling your entire force limit at the same time. What's the basic chance pip it gives every month? I can't remember. Probably about 10% a year. I'm glad I rolled those. Very nice. Good times in Samarkand. Bad times for army tradition. Good times for my ulema. I don't mind a couple of corruption. Because I get that stuff paid off. Like I'm picking snot from my nose. But yes, now that I have that professionalism to burn, I think I need somewhere in the region of 30 mercs. Somebody made a comment, is like, are you drunk enough to hire non-infantry mercenaries? If you're not going to hire non-infantry mercs, you're not drunk enough. It was interesting. Jake, move your capital to Constantinople. Or Hisn Kaifa. I mean, Constantinople would get me all the points here. Hisn Kaifa is just too important not to. This is our home. Oh well, relatively cheap to do. There we go. If I have the points left over, I'm going to make Hisn Kaifa the greatest province in the world. But that is very much... what's the word for that? There is a word for that kind of thing. Something about ego. Alright, cleanse these guys. Remember when rebels taking a fort or taking a province would cancel the coring? Not just the AI cancelling coring, actually make you lose the admin points and stop the coring. Those were grim days. Alright, come on, Blobhemia. You're letting me down here. Forgive me for expecting better. Hey Jake, what was the country you started with? Was it Hisn Kaifa? Yes, Hisn Kaifa is not a formable. Could sure do with some manpower though. Yikes. Also yikes, but at least you should have this sorted. You're on that, and I just can't afford to lose the progress on these. It's fine for mercs to die, it's not going to eat my manpower. Well, unless my front line folds, but I don't think it will. Not in this situation. Jeez, all these guys pouring in, drinking up my precious supply limit. I don't have a lot of it, you know. Hold out Neresium then. Jake, what happened to the map? I just started watching live. Came from YouTube. Well, I mean, what's the last thing you remember from YouTube? YouTube tends to be a bit out of date, so don't worry about it. Just crushing Ottomans left and right. Keeps me safe. Keeps me sane. Except they sow discontent in my country, and I don't like that. Cores are on their way. He's not made any other alliances, but he is in a war right now. This is good for me. And he can't move his capital because, well, he's at war. This is not ideal, apparently. Total cost for all Ottoman lands is now 731. Now bear in mind, I don't want the Balkans, and I don't want Eastern Europe. I want the Levant, I want Egypt, I want Arabia, and I want Anatolia. I also want to not have any rebels, so things are going well on that front. Show us the Ming Colonial Empire. Oh, what's left of Ming? Well, not too shabby. They took over Alaska, they made Mexico. Oh well, no, they made Mexico a tributary. I'm not sure their tributaries are going to want to stay tributaries for much longer, because he's getting eaten up and chewed out, and even Ryukyu is not too sure about the situation. Jake, you should probably move your main trading port to Constantinople. It's a thought, but too much of that gets drank away. I mean, I currently collect plenty of it, and I still have a good thing going on in Persia. If I move it to Aleppo and then to Constantinople, I'm not sure if it's going to be so good. I will once I get the rest of this. It's also a lot of dip to spend on that, and I have... I got things I need to get rid of here. Separatism's going to be gone in 20 years. This is going to be the longest one that it takes to actually convert, so I need to get on this one. To the point where I'm probably going to burn down all the provinces here a wee bit, just to really show them who's boss. Alright, we have something called manpower for a change. The rebels are not wanting to rise up currently. And I need to think what my units are going to do. I hope he gets exiled out of my lands. I don't know how that's going to work, because he has conditional military access because I'm giving it to Bohemia, and I kind of wish I wasn't now. But I can't even cancel... Well, no, there we go. No, wrong one. Wrong one. I'd have to revoke. Russia, you're not great. Get over it. Okay, how's this going to go? I have plenty of defense up here. I can just run to that when need be, but I will want my Merc cannon stacks in position to go south. Then I have you and you who can just kind of hold back a bit. And then you guys can just take over the center here because, honestly, who cares? What CBs do you currently have in the Ottomans? I've been using Imperialism because it gives you cheaper everything. Ah, good. Viewer reduction strats, never letting me down. Socotra is the worst place you could revolt, because I never did get around to building that navy that I need. So I should probably bring you guys back here and actually build that navy. That'll give me 12 transports, which still isn't very much. I just need a much bigger coastline of actual cored non-overseas provinces. Hang on, do you need a full core to culturally enrich, or is a territorial core enough? You have separatism, that doesn't count. Give me something to work with, game. Excellent. Why has Gujarat got to do this to me? Oh man, I hope Gujarat does not ally the Ottomans. That would be so horrible. Neutral, neutral. Alright, long may that be the case. But they still have enemy of enemy. Maybe you guys shouldn't stand back so much. You should be up close and ready for the push into the Turk. Otto won't have any professionalism. He's been raising merc armies left and right. Look at that, flat 0. I think before this it was quite a bit different. Our golden era ends in about... Ooh, not too long actually. That's bad. Oh well. Our cores are almost done at least, which is grand. The Turk has military access because I give military access to Bohemia, so they have conditional access. But it's keeping them tired. I mean, I'm glad he lost his professionalism. Imagine if he hadn't. I would have had a lot of horrible things happening to me. I can't wait to begin removing Turks from the map entirely. I'm getting a bit excited just thinking about it. Oh my, I should be helping Naj out a bit here. It's kind of what these guys are here for. Nowhere here is good enough supply limit for me, sadly. Must be somewhere that does. Ah yes, Hormuz. Hormuz is always there for me. And then this stack can do what I do best in pushing into... oh, how fortuitous. The poor of Kabul. Well, I did eat a lot of hurt there, so Kabul can get whatever gives me some extra prestige. And everybody here should likely have a general. I don't need it on these scrub lords, but I do need it on all the fighting merc stacks. I don't recall Bohemia ever... No, now I do. Now I remember what Bohemia was doing to me. Just by being allied with the Ottomans, they gave me a rough time. So no more overextension stuff, but we have a few more cores to do. Just a few more to do. Sugla will be the last one. Do you know where Sugla is? Wait, I didn't... Oh, okay. I didn't realize I took that in the last war, but there we go. We are hemorrhaging money in ways that I should not feel so good about. The rooting out corruption is, I suppose, a big part of that, because we took that decision. But I also have a lot of forts that I could probably do without now. Ardabil doesn't need to be a fort, for example. And this is no longer my capital, so you don't need to be a fort either. It does give me defense on this side, and oh snap, I completely forgot. I was going to build up a defensive wall here, and I completely neglected to. He can still spill in from here. Yeah, he can. Oh well, keeping those forts then. Do you need that fort in cars? I don't really need these forts, but I'm keeping them anyway in case I get pushed there. Yeah, you are not necessary.